Hello all, this is Conflict. In part 4 of our in-depth guide to Discord, we went over a few things to just starting out on Discord. We started that video by showing you how the Members tab, Invites tab, and Bans tab worked. Finally, we ended the video with showing you how a ban would work in the base Discord interface, ending in showing you how a ban would also work within the user settings tab. In this video, we will be going back to the server settings. This will be to learn about two of the tabs, the first of which is called Moderation, and the second of which is called the Audit Log. I will explain how these tabs work and what they are for. We will end the video by showing you how things are recorded in the audit log. So let's go ahead and start out now. If we go back to the server settings, we will see the Moderation tab and the Audit Log. Let's go ahead and start off with the Moderation tab. In the Moderation tab, we have a few options to go ahead and look at. The first of which is the verification level. Members of this server must meet the following criteria before they can send messages in text channels or initiate a direct message conversation. If a member has an assigned role, this does not apply. We recommend setting a verification level for a public Discord. So right now, I have none, which means any sort of verification level will work. Low means they must have verified their email on their Discord account. Medium is uh, they must also be registered on Discord for longer than 5 minutes. This goes ahead and makes it so that you won't have a bunch of jokers making Discord accounts to go ahead and spam your server. It may seem far off, but I've had it happen to me. This next setting with the cute little emoji of the man flipping the table means that anyone in your server who is not already having a role must also be on the server for longer than 10 minutes. And finally, this last one uh, dictates that anyone on your server who does not already have a role must have a verified phone on their Discord account. Now all these are great, and I fully stand behind all of them if you feel your Discord needs that kind of security. Most people though will go ahead and be able to safely go ahead and pick this, and most all people will be able to connect to their server. This last one might go ahead and exclude some folks from your server. So the next section we're going to go over is the explicit content filter. This allows you to automatically scan and delete messages sent in the server that contained explicit content, such as profanity, nude images, or lewd images of any kind. From here, you can set or choose how broadly the filter will apply to members in your server. We recommend, as in Discord recommends, setting a filter for public Discord. I normally don't go ahead and set this to scan any messages. in the servers I normally run, I uh, I have officers and admins for a reason. They need to go ahead and be doing their jobs. But if you don't want to go ahead and run a server that way, you can go ahead and have it scan for messages from members without a role, or scan for messages sent by all members. Finally, the last setting we can go ahead and mess with in the moderation tab is the server two-factor authentication. This is to prevent potentially dangerous administrative actions for users without two-factor authentication enabled. This setting can only be changed by the server owner if they have two-factor authentication enabled for their account. You can disable this or enable it at your leisure. I've never really seen a use for it, but you can't really go ahead and say it isn't there for a reason. So with all we've done, we can now go to the audit log. Going to the audit log, we can see everything we have done to the server from our first episode, us making the talking room and making the voice room, to how we made changes in the talking room and made additional changes in the talking room, from how we made 2 invites, and from our and from the next episode, we went ahead and made our server admin role and our member roles, and how we went ahead and demonstrated how those roles would affect each member in the server. And finally, we went ahead and made some more invites to show how those might affect the invites tab. And just now, we went ahead and made some changes to the moderation tab. We can go ahead and click this arrow here to go ahead and see what change specifically we went ahead and made. So it says set guild verification level to high, and that's what we did in the moderation tab. If we go ahead and exit out of the server settings and go ahead and make a new voice channel, let's go ahead and call it Happy. Let's go ahead and make it a voice channel first. Happy Talking Room. And let's go ahead and create this channel. If we go back to the server settings, go to the audit log, you can see this action was recorded in the audit log. By the first step was the voice channel was made and set to the name Happy Talking Room. The bit rate was set to 64. I really hope you have learned a lot by following me as we learned about the moderation and audit log tabs today. If you like the content I am providing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video as well as others so that I can keep on providing more additional content. Please have a blessed day, and this is Conflict signing off.